What Kevin type?
What is Kevin?
Okay,
Kevin, you're confusing me.
In the news
We're
document.
taking you out of our Google Docs.
Yeah, why take you out of Google Docs like Kevin? God damn.
All right, so let's talk about what's trending on Twitter this week. Well, pretty much for the last 24 hours. Isat Buchanan, an human rights advocate, has been trending on social media because of comments he made on CVM at Sunrise on Wednesday morning. Buchanan questioned why some Jamaicans are concerned about monkeypox, claiming that this is while looking a certain way, including being ugly. So we're going to play that audio for you right now.
You guys knew I was going to talk about it this morning, so you made sure that a doctor was in the house this morning. Because I want to know, why are some Jamaicans so worried about monkeypox when they already look a certain way? That's all I want to know. It's always the people. You ever notice ugly people always worried about pretty things? Now here comes monkeypox. You want to respond or should we move on?
I think we should move on to the Festivus challenge.
And I'm saying some of the spots look like acne and people walking around and them face bumpy like that. So fix it, Jesus, fix it.
Funny. Anyways, Buchanan made the comments on national TV while obviously co-hosting with a program with People National Party politician Raymond Price. Interestingly, Buchanan is the chairman of the PNP's Human Rights Commission. A video of the moment when Buchanan made the comment on television has gone viral, with many people seemingly left shocked and outraged at the remarks.
That's a clip we just played. Yeah, this was, I'd like to remind people out there that this is Vybz Kartel's lawyer. So take that for
appeal.
For his appeal, right? This is the lawyer who has been representing him. So I don't know if this, breeds any confidence in Gaza fans out there, but let me just say this.
No,
he clearly did this and said this for be controversial and it worked.
I think he was trying to be funny.
Yeah. Trying to be funny is the key phrase here. Trying to be funny indeed. If the internet, Instagram never exists, nobody would see this. Nobody watches CVM at Sunrise. Not one soul.
That's how I was kind of find it funny, like how it even gets isolated. Like who watched it to say, this is something that we could pull out.
Yeah.
But no shit, no knock on CVM. But my question is, are we upset that it was coming from him? Or is the upset at the statement overall? Because in a weird way, it kind of funny. Kind of like, if it was coming from a comedian, I'm like, that's kind of funny. But is it because it's coming from Isat Buchanan and he's a lawyer and human rights? Like, is it?
No, it's just a bit insensitive, and that monkeypox isn't just about, even though we've made fun.
Yeah, but
and
never
jokes
off
about
like
them
that.
thing that people being mainly concerned about this because it outwardly shows at least the lesions of them thing. But it's not just about that.
No.
It's not just about the looks.
No.
So for him to equate it to that and say, it's just something for just do without people look and ugly people, is like,
I think the ugly people
and dollies out there going to be catching this.
I think the ugly people part is really
Sooner or
what
later.
catch people in a twist. But I'm saying this because no one expect much from us. But it's wrong. I will say that, like, especially how him say it. Like saying ugly people, like only ugly people should, like, if you're pretty you should be more concerned about monkeypox, and if you're pretty, and like who is the arbitrator or the judge of what's pretty or what's not pretty, so it's insensitive. It's very insensitive. But I was just thinking to myself, like, if it was coming from like a social media person,
like Triple X,
like, would we be so up in arms, or is it just because it's coming from this person? Like, I think that's a question that we need to ask ourselves. But you're right,
it was
it's
said with
insensitive.
a bit of sass.
It's very insensitive, I will say that. But like, when I first heard it, I'm like, that's hilarious. But I'm saying, like, it's just because I guess it's how him say it too. Like, he was just trying to be so funny, and then Raymond also is just
his
like,
reaction kind of makes
this is so awkward, I don't want to. So I found the whole thing comical, but I will say that his comments are insensitive, and of course they're not grounded in facts, and people need to protect themselves against the monkeypox, whether you look good or not. You can probably go to Isat to ask him if you look good or not. But
Yeah, you think ugly people are gonna ask him to represent them in a court of law? is this going to affect his ugly clientele? Potential in the future.
Why would you say like the whole thing is so funny?
That's outlandish. Like, why would you say
like,
that?
why would you say
like,
that?
Ugly people need liars too.
Are you like why? Why would you say that? Yeah. Oh my god, the whole thing is funny. His comments aren't really, but the whole situation is funny. Yeah. All right, so going to a little sad news, or unfortunate news.
Yeah.
Former Miss Universe Kaci Fennell was robbed. So on Wednesday, July 13, Kaci Fennell shared on Twitter that she was robbed while she was trying to do her grocery shopping at General Foods in St. Andrew. She tweeted, "You're literally safe nowhere in this country and it's so frustrating. Why am I walking into General Foods about to enter through the doors and two men on a bike pull up and grab my bag? I tried so hard to fight back," said Fennell. The thieves were already trying to use her card while she was in the process of blocking the cards with her bank.
Okay.
I said blocking.
Okay. Wow.
Already blocked my cards. Get an alert that they're trying to buy somebody's in the way. I can't see. Trying to buy clothes at Fashion Nova. No man, I have to laugh because if it's not laughter, it's tears, she said. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is rather unfortunate. It's like, say, go grocery shopping and then something like this happens to you. And it's kind of funny because I've recently made a decision to no longer shop there. And to hear this happen, after I made that decision, it's like, wow.
That validates it.
Pretty much.
But
pretty rubber stamp that decision.
I've always heard of that area. I think it's like the second time I've heard of thieves, like, because there's a MoneyGram in the same plaza. And people would rob people, like them would watch them coming out of the MoneyGram. So obviously it's either you're getting money or you had money or whatever. So you're prime targets for thieves. Prime target for thieves at the location. So I guess they need better security on the premises. But then even then, it doesn't seem like them thief fear nothing or no one. So
let me ask you this: do you think this will affect general business for them?
I don't know. I don't think so, because
people say, "Yo, I'm not shopping there."
They're gonna set up. Maybe they're gonna see a dip in it for a while, but I mean, it's all about ease and convenience sometimes when you're shopping, so maybe you're gonna be on more high alert, and you're going to probably a little bit more, you're not gonna be nonchalant, you're gonna be try in and out, and hopefully General Foods and the plaza itself would employ more security, more armed security to be on the premises to look out for watch and secure them.
Security.
Yeah, and to secure their customers coming in and people who just try to do business, lawful business, So anybody who dep on the bike, run out, like probably there's gonna be a sign, no yang allowed on the plaza, So just them have to be more proactive. So security have to get better.
True. Right. Shout out to Kaci Fennell though.
I know it's
been much worse.
unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
I've been
somebody
robbed.
who has represented us on an international scale. I got through this. Yeah, this
Listen,
something for this.
them teeth and the respect class are creed. Yeah, she could have win little more. They'd be like, I'm hungry. COVID and monkeypox is gonna ruin my life. I'm hungry. These people don't respect nobody. And I know how traumatic it is to be robbed, because I've once been robbed. I think I've spoken about this on the podcast. And it kind of gets a while to get over it. You kind of mean, like before you kind of used to be jolly and haha, I know you're like,
it's a bit traumatizing. Yeah.
Why you're close mommy, So I know it's traumatic and it's unfortunate that she had to go through this, but I hope that security everywhere, business premises everywhere, them security, because these thieves are trash, man. All right, so Usain Bolt, he accepts his third honorary doctorate. So it was before Dr. Usain Bolt. Now it's Doctor.
What was that accent about?
It was Doctor.
No, the one before that. Yeah, Doctorate.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Never do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Usain Bolt has been awarded an honorary doctorate by Brunel University in London. Brunel's Doctor of the University, or DUniv, degree was the eight-time Olympic champion's third honorary doctorate from a university for his outstanding contribution to athletics. He received an honorary Doctor of Laws from the University of the West Indies, Mona, in 2011, and another from the Queen's University in Belfast, Northern Ireland, in 2010. Yesterday, Bolt took to social media to thank the university, noting that his training stints at their facilities were always pleasurable. I want to thank Brunel University for this honorary degree. I really appreciate it. I have only fond memories of training at Brunel. You guys have really helped me conquer the world, and I must say I really appreciate it.
I don't know if you heard Ari,
Keynote.
but I think he really appreciates it. I think
Truly.
he really, really appreciates it.
He's very grateful.
I think he's really grateful. You know what I mean? There's another notch on the belt. You know what I mean? For Jamaica's favorite son. I know this man is a superstar. You know the thing that we went to for Javi's kid? The U8 tournament, the Victory Cup tournament. You know, I was there and a kid recognized me. I said, hey, you're the guy from Fix, right? I said, yeah. Oh, okay. Went about his business. That same kid, Usain Bolt, showed up at the same event. That same kid, as soon as Usain showed up, hi, can I get an autograph? Usain, hi. Bunch of kids. I'm like, wow.
You ain't nobody.
I am nobody.
And don't you forget it.
This man is a triple doctorate.
Doctor.
You know what I mean?
You know what sucks? I'm like, why they have to take a theme medal? Like, ain't gonna just only take a Nesta Carter medal. Why they have to take a him Asafa, Michael Frater?
That'd be 9 instead of 8, right?
Yeah, it's so sucky to read, like 8 times. He should have been, yeah.
What me did see funny about him in the news where they're like, him there say, I don't know the context in which this was. I just saw like a quote. When I say, I made a mistake playing in the
I saw Australia, and the Australian people were upset.
Because them league level it too low. I say, this guy.
But Australians were upset. They were upset. They were mad.
The man who is not a professional footballer, who they basically, give him a blind and say, you can't play in our league. Man say, the league kind of did crappy still, like it was trash. I say, we don't upset the Ermine, but I say, crikey, mate. I reckon we gave you a chance.
Yeah, you see when you're not giving nobody a chance, then turn around this year.
Only Usain Bolt. That did funny to me still.
Good. All right, so government increases maternity leave and introduces paternity leave for fathers and also adoptive parents. So Minister of Finance and the Public Sector, the Dr. Honorable Nigel Clark, has announced that the government is increasing maternity leave from 40 days to 3 months, and for the first time in the public sector will be introducing paternity leave for fathers of newborns and family leave for adoptive parents who are bringing a new child into the home. The leave for fathers of newborns will be for a specific time and on terms to be finalized. So,
I think it will be finalized around September or so, I think, according to reports. This is cool news. How forward thinking of our government is this? They catch a lot of slack. Well, you work for them, So I'm here giving them props. They catch a lot of slack. But
they've been working on it. I think it was Mr. Samuda last year. I think like he's the Minister of Labour. He's a Minister of Labour, so I think they were introducing that should be brought into public sector. I guess it's good. I'm not a parent. I don't plan on introducing new life into this world, but I guess it's good.
I think a couple years from now, I think Nigel could probably think or contemplate a run for party leader and for prime minister. I think within the party he's well respected, and I think in the country as well is a well respected individual. Him look like him know.
Keisha, where's Javi when you need her?
Some ice. No, but I think people generate him still are going. Despite what they may feel about the party and the government and Andrew Holness right now.
There
I think
are a few stars in the party, in the government. He's clearly brilliant. That is undisputed, and he's been holding this rocky ship together. Cause trust me, I remember in high school, I think it was sixth form, but I learned about I think it was in Paris at the French Revolution, or it was a German, one of them. And literally, like, how inflation was so bad, people have to wheel them pay home. And it was like, them would I get paid 9 o'clock this morning, and by 12 o'clock, them have to get paid again, because the money just kept on losing value. Like, they had to wheel their money home. So I'm just like, with monkeypox, Ukraine war going on foreign, like, there's so many things happening. I said monkeypox, I mean COVID. There's so many things happening. Like, Jamaica should have,
can't count among them,
right? Jamaica should have been collapsed, but he's holding it together. So kudos to him.
So shout out Sir Clark. Do that action there again with it when they barrel out the thing. All right, people. All right, we're gonna take a break right now. That this has been the news. We will return.